Guys, it's been one whole year in the West Midlands of Khuddam night, and what a year it's been. We've gone from milkshakes to pancakes. Oh, what pancakes, bro. Yes, guys, it's been one whole year of Khuddam night here in the West Midlands, and what a year it's been. We've gone from milkshakes to FIFA and pizza, and we learned to think here or there as well. So in this video, we thought we'd go back to the albums, remember all the good times, and on top of that, go over 3 fantastic K-Talks from 3 of my very good friends. Hope you enjoy the video. Jazakallah. Mubarak to everyone. Alhamdulillah, we reached 1 year. We did start on the 1st of November. I think if this is Nasir Rahan, then I remember sitting with him and Goi Bhai, and we sat together and I told them my plan. I was like, I'm going to make something that would change Midlands, that would bring all the Khuddam together. And this was the biggest thing for me. When this guy came, Adam, that's, you know how difficult it is to get Adam out of his house. Just before he came, literally just before he walked in, I remember someone said to me like, yeah, we don't see some people, especially this guy Adam. He never comes. And as soon as he said that, he literally walked through the door, and the guy was just shocked. He's like, I can't believe he's here. Of course, he never came again after that. But just
this whole Khuddam night, since it's been started, it's only been a year, and it's kind of like introduced to a lot of different faces, a lot of different people. That's the main thing as well. Brotherhood at the end of the day, isn't it? That's what we're trying to do as well. Come closer, and it's been very good in lots of different ways.
Of course, the milkshakes. Who can forget the milkshakes? Something which was so popular. It's really nice seeing just your names. It'd be nice to see your faces, but obviously not everyone can. It's been a pleasure. It's been nice getting to know all of you as well. So we do the Friday sermon today. Very amazing Friday sermon, alhamdulillah.
By the grace of Allah, members of the Jamaat are presenting such sacrifices. The aim of such sacrifices should be to attain the pleasure of Allah. So Hazur mentioned about Hazrat Abdullah bin Amr.
We have the Khuddam news, Biden versus Trump. It looks like Biden might win. Trump said, if Biden somehow manages to win this election, you won't see me again. I'll simply leave the country. And Biden just wrote Biden, meaning see you later. Ziyab, give us some insight, man. Don't tell us what's coming up, but what do you think about the elections?
I don't know much. It doesn't matter who's in the seat. I don't think it makes a much difference in countries like America or England even.
Yeah. I think the biggest news that's dominated all the papers is about Maradona. So Sunday will be drier and cloudier. Monday will be breezy and cloudy for most, with showers in the western half of the UK. We'll just quickly watch this. And Azur did say something very, very nice and beautiful, and it's always nice to see the Jamaat side.
You are doing agricultural farming?
Yeah, we are actually now developing an orchard for fruits.
What type of fruits you are going to grow there?
So we're going to grow bananas, mangoes, lychees.
Yeah, I think you should give more emphasis on lychees.
The allegation is the Prophet Islam was a false claimant of prophethood or a liar. And the signs of the truthfulness of all prophets is that Allah continues to support them and grant them success even in the most unlikely of circumstances.
Jazakallah Hamza, I really appreciate that, and it's always nice having you on Khuddam night. And today again we were very blessed to have another young Murabi whose name is Mubashir Zafri Sahib. Jazakallah for joining us all the way from Deer Park in London.
Our community can truly say that we've got a leadership that guides us and anchors us to the right path. Just remember that there is one person out there in the whole world who loves you. Since being Waqf Noor, of course, that is always sort of, you're reminded of it, that you're a Waqf Noor and you have to serve Jamaat. Talking about calligraphy, it wasn't a thing that I was doing before Jamia. It was something that I picked up whilst I was in Jamia. In my 6th year, when Hazur had gone to Canada. So when Hazur returned, our Mulaqat started, and I wrote Inna fatahna laka fathan mubina, that surely we have granted you a very open victory. Hazur just looked at it and Hazur said, Inna fatahna laka fathan mubina. Maybe you made a prophecy. But Hazur was very happy to see, these words. And Hazur looked at it and he put it on the side. This was the first time that Hazur had accepted it and he kept it. This desire that I had in my heart for so many years, for 4 years, 3, 4 years, I was able to witness it and I couldn't even move. I didn't have the power to speak. Someone else had gone to Mulakat and they called me and said, Zafri, did you write Inna Fatahna Laka Fatan Mubina for Hazur? I was like, yeah, I did. How do you know? Like Hazur's put it up in his office.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, that is.
Is
Before,
the connection all right from my side? Because
yeah,
I'm in the jungles.
you're in my ends in Islamabad.
I don't know, Humayusa would probably agree with me. Before assembly, some people would have like 3 4 minutes and they would use those 3 4 minutes so wisely that they would get up from bed and do everything. Literally, if you do that for 7 years, you realize that you can literally use a minute and do so much in it. I wouldn't say I've turned into a scholar by going into Jam for 7 years. Jam has taught me how to, number one, mold my day, or let's say make a routine, how to live by a disciplined routine. Number two, live with different types of people. In my first year, I actually shared a room with I think 17 other students. You know, the laughs and the enjoyment that you have at that time, you look back at it now and you realize every little thing is teaching you something. Like, and that why is what I mean by you won't find this anywhere else in the world. To get to the posting. So, Alhamdulillah, we've been here in Islamabad, and we've been here for a few months because of the whole COVID and lockdown situation. We couldn't go to Pakistan and Africa and Spain and stuff for the training period. I randomly get a letter from Tabshir thinking, okay, I'm just taking it easy every day, getting up, doing my duties, classes, reading books here and there, and stuff like that. Randomly get a Tabshir letter, and then reality hits you, right? Uzuri Anwar has assigned you to Hong Kong. Please report to the country, and these are the details. And I was like, what? So I read it. I was thinking, sorry, like that's it, right? So
As you know, we are very fortunate today to be able to have with us Murabi Fatir Tahir. It really is a big honor for us to have him around. He's even been to Walsall and served 1 month as the Murabi during Waqf Arzi in Ramadan 3 years ago. Since we're in our nappies together, we've been in the same school since nursery, all the way through primary school, secondary school, college as well, and then both of us made the decision to go to Jamia as well.
And everyone living in Islamabad was a Waqf Zindagi. So me and Mayo brought up, born and bred up there. Both our parents were missionaries as well. Alhamdulillah, now I'm in Al Hakam and Al Islam, and I spent a month with a lot of the guys here. Obviously, we used to sneak out, go to the local shops, and that was like the highlight of the week growing up. Do loads of sports, messed around a lot, just charade and stuff. Knock down ginger was normal, these kind of things. But the sick thing was that at namaz time, because there was a mosque there, obviously, the murabiyan there, or whoever was there, they would call us. Like if we were playing footy in the field, they'll like shout at us and say, "Come to namaz," and then we'll go to namaz.
What is in the middle of the Argentina flag? Is it a sun, a star, a circle, or a lion? It's the sun in in the middle of the Argentina flag on the white strip. It's called the Sun of May.
So, Jazakallah everyone for joining. It's been a pleasure, and again, Mubarakah for this 1 year celebration.